Alexa, volume max. Got it. Got it. Okay. Hello. I don't know who's here. If anybody is. Ow, bitch. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Okay. Did that work? I don't even know. Hi. Right now, we're in sort of like a read the room, void kind of space. So, as people come in, I'm going to say hello. See where we're at. See where you're at. See what's going on. Because clearly I'm here to help, I just don't know why. Hello. Sorry, I'm trying to get back in here. Hello. My name is Mel. If you don't know me, thank you for coming in and giving me a chance. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay. So, we're going to do a little bit of a read the room. I'm just kind of going to get your energy while you come in. Say hello. See exactly what's going on. Hello, Amy. How are you? How you doing? What's going on? Okay. Interesting. Hello. Hello. Thank you. I just got on. Oops. Okay. Lovely to open up with. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know who this is for, but there is some sort of situation, and this doesn't have to be for you. It could just be for whoever might see this. But there's some sort of situation, maybe somebody lied and said that you were like mental. Like, she's mental, he's mental. Something about going, being involuntarily put into like a mental institution or something like that. Please do not take any of this to offense. This is just what's coming up. I do have some stuff for you guys tonight, but I just want to feel the energy and see what's kind of going on right now and see if it's matching anything that I've already written down, you know? Hello, Catherine. Hello, Royalty. What's going on? Put your energy into the chat. Let me read it. Let me see what's going on. I don't know. There's some sort of warning. Cannot force someone to grow. There could be a 39-year-old woman, a 33-year-old man, a 60-year-old woman. It's like somebody wants to tell you something about a woman that's, say, North Node. Yeah, somebody wants to tell you something about a woman that it has been, like, purposely holding you back from moving on by talking falsely about you in some way. So there's somebody who should be like sticking up for you. And I wrote this down, which is fucking wild. I literally wrote this. They owe you loyalty. They keep bringing you up. Someone there is supposed to be sticking up for you. They got attention for talking about you. So they kept doing it. There's somebody there, though, that's aware of this, that's involved in it somehow. Maybe just hangs out on the outskirts, but they know. And they're, like, trying to hold back from... They want to tell you. They do. But there's some woman involved, and possibly another man, like, she's like, well, if you do this for me, I'll give you this. They're waiting for something to happen when it comes to this person. This could be you, or these people around you are like waiting. They know something's about to go down and they're waiting for it, and it involves you. They like, okay, we're setting it up so that... Okay, so they're setting it up so that Amy looks like she did something when really we did something. Or, you are moving on from this, though. Whatever this is. There you go. Something about May 17th, January 7th, 1996, 1989. (1983, 1986, 1982). You are moving on, though, from this. Ultimately, you're like, fuck this. I don't really, like, here's the thing. I don't really, like, you know it's happening, but you don't really care, you know? And I've said this before, when you guys get in those, when you're like, I know that they're talking shit about me, but, like, what am I even going to do? You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna have to worry, that I have to get myself involved with this psycho? Like, no thank you. Like, you know what I mean? Let them keep talking. But the thing is, this is my concern here, is that it has something to do with your purpose. It's like they're trying to stop you from changing, transmuting. Sometimes, like, okay. Here's the thing. I've said this before about myself, right? With you guys. How you guys will either grow out of my energy, right? Or I will grow out of you, right? So if there's something that, and I'm just saying, I'm being honest, if there's something you're not doing or something you're not getting, again, in the nicest way possible, you may notice a separation between you and I, where, like, you won't see me on as often. You won't, and then all of a sudden you'll have a day where you feel like you're in alignment, and boom, you see my live, right? This is something like where somebody's trying to intentionally keep you off of the vibration where you get what you're supposed to get, or, like, does that make sense? I don't, only you're gonna know what this is. I have no idea. Alright, what else is going on in the room, please? I'm hearing a lot of schmexual type connections that people are worried about that right now. Well, here's the thing, official mermaid, welcome and hello. The readings that I do are not really my choice. So we are connected with the afterlife, with the dead. They rarely talk about finances, but if it comes through, they're going to... So, chill. You're going to see what we do, and we're going to try and identify who from the other side is here to talk to you. And about what? Maybe it is about that. But they're going to call me to you. There's something... I said schmexual connection, and look what comes out. The lust card. And the Jezebel. Right? This is a woman that... Or a man that maybe married women, married men. The home wrecker. Look, the home wrecker versus the starseed. Can you believe? 1969, 1997. Somebody could be 53 years old, 69. You'd be more than 1979. 1996, 1969, 1997, 1979, 1953. You could be 35 years old. So yeah, as I was saying, there's something about, you know, a lot of, and like, spirit isn't against that. They're against, but what they don't want you doing is jumping from partner to partner. Just jumping without a break to figure out who you are in between. It's like, I know that you're here. The people who are here, right, and then keep leaving, those people are not ready. You cannot force someone to grow. You cannot do anything to actually fix another, because you will be, and not maybe, not sort of, not kind of, you will be holding yourself back. And if you think you're helping someone else grow, you're not. You're stagnating the both of you. That's for somebody else. There's a situation where somebody in here, a couple, need to grow separately. They or you will not let this happen. You cannot grow together. You can't. You just can't. Moving on. Okay. From a community that talks shit about you. Sounds familiar. The home wrecking whore versus the starseed. Spreading a false narrative about this starseed because they moved on from these despicable cretin people. Right? Friend group. This was all for self-love. Sorry, right? Oh, my bad. They don't give a shit about themselves. They're just a bunch of thieves. Right, Amy? Well, see the real. You see how the afterlife is actually listening? They're here with me. There's no way that these cards would be coming out like a second after you said something unless they were here with you. So this is Taurus and Libra. Okay, so they want to play a game. I think that they want to play a game with you guys, clearly, because the minute that you asked about your Jewish wife, this card flew out of my hands. Okay? And there you are, Libra, Taurus. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm glad that three out of 8 billion people in the world are here to see magic. Moving away from a third-party situation. Somebody in here is involved in some sort of triangulation with 2 women or 2 men. If you're the man, you feel like you're fighting for somebody. And if you're a woman, you feel like you're one of many women in this person's situation. You're moving forward. I'm seeing Sagittarius. I'm seeing Pisces. I'm seeing Gemini. There's some sort of shit talker flying around in your energy. Again, I'm seeing Sagittarius. I'm seeing Scorpio. I'm seeing Gemini. Okay, I'm seeing this black magic being sent to you, but also that it's being blocked. So there are people maybe trying to do weird cockamamie spells or something on you. Return to sender. You can see beyond the veil, and I mean right here, there is no veil in my space. We're superimposed. The dead are here always, and quite literally, right here. They like to play around and talk about my sheet here, how my little curtain is like so thin, it's like a veil. So sometimes they like to joke around about that, I guess. But we don't have one. And there might be a few of you who also do not have one. So again, here's a health concern here. For who? Okay. Look at this. You heal yourself. You might be a healer. You might feel being called to do the type of thing that I'm doing. You could be a shaman. I don't know. Medicine woman. I consider myself like a death doula. An ego death doula. But also a death doula, right? Now, if you've had anybody that passed on recently, for whatever the reason, people who find me, the dead that have passed on within the last 5 years, really are very present. And then we could go out further, but it's like, if it's been recent and you're still actively grieving, that also will show up in this energy. But yeah, Right, yeah. You can trust me. Can you be trusted with this information? The dead trusts me, so you need to too. You know, you need to also. You know, there's self-love again. So, whatever information that you're going to get here from the dead, okay, you can trust it and it will help you in whatever way that you need to be helped. You're coming up as divine feminine. You could be male or female, however you identify. This is just the softer side of you. This is what they want you to bring more out of. Don't hold yourself back. And don't let anybody else hold you back from whatever this is. Now, you might want to, I don't know if you already do, have your own altar rituals. Take a look at what you're doing. It's not really giving me a feeling of you doing anything wrong, but it's giving me a feeling of maybe you should make some changes in how you're connecting, if you do, to whatever it is you're connecting to. Okay, so we have the, okay. So this is almost like, this feels split to me. Like the female is the masculine and the masculine is the feminine. And the one who has the more feminine side and is used to being very anxious and upset and hyper vigilant when there's some sort of breakup going on, they are being asked to act unbothered, which is very hard to do if you're used to sitting in, you know, a more feminine energy. It's like a hyper masculine feeling is what I'm getting. Um, this could be involving somebody that you should block or that you did block, or maybe you guys go back and forth blocking each other, I'm hearing. I don't know. Very mature. As I said, very mature. Now the mature woman comes back out. So, right, you're being asked to, if you are normally more masculine, lean more into your feminine energy. And if you are more feminine, you need to lean, which is going to be really hard, to just be like, I don't care. No, you're literally freaking out. Like, I know. You know what I mean? I get it. I'm human. Okay, interesting. A thief. This person caused you a lot of emotional pain when you were in a relationship with them. They may have taken money from you, stolen from you. But you know what, honey? I can tell you one thing. I've had a lot of money taken from me, and I have a lot of money owed to me. But the point of this is that it's way more emotional loss. The money's money, but the way that it affects you fucking emotionally is really not something everybody is lucky enough to experience. You know what I mean? You can. It's like when you're. I don't know. It's like when you're, I guess, younger, right, or whatever, less experienced. It's easier to just go and flow and in and out of these horrible relationships. But when you get to a point where it's like you've had enough physically, emotionally, whatever is going on between you and that person, or just the buildup of everything, you get to a point where you're done. That's it. You're done. I am done with everybody, everything, all of you. Get the away from me. I couldn't care less what happens to you. Goodbye. And you're an empath, so you are not built for that reaction. You are the type that gives and gives and gives and gives and gives, and you take the hits. I'm meaning metaphorically, but could be literally. And you dealt with all the bullshit, and there came finally a time where you're like, I'm done. But it wasn't like, I'm done with you. I don't need a man. I don't need anybody. And they just, no, it's like the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And now you're terrified to date. You're terrified to even say hello. Everybody could be an enemy. Everybody's a suspect. I still have moments of that. The most important part of most healers are that we are not healed. You will never be fully healed, and neither will I. I will continue to grow, and so will you. We all have different purposes on this planet. But this literally ruined you. You may still be going through the ruin. Look, but now that's what it is. Okay, surprise. Somebody's going to come back with a love offer because they want to, and they see that you are starting to become, I don't know, maybe you're becoming successful. Maybe they're seeing, maybe in some way they can see that you're doing well. And so they're going to come in like, surprise. This may be a test. It's a test because your justice is on the way because you have faith and you've had faith. This is has something to do with your North Node, or this is blocking your path. This is an obstacle that needs to be cleared so you can keep going. Now, I don't know. Earth Angel. I didn't even see that one. Rich guy. Looks like somebody's coming for you. This is a boss. This could be you. You're going to be a boss. There's definitely, whoever this person is that's with you, they're going to have to watch you happy while this karmic gets what he deserves spiritually. And this is worse than actual, but he's getting both. Not only is he getting spiritual poverty, which is worse than actual poverty, but then imprisonment. There's something bad. Now, it may not be actual imprisonment. It may literally be spiritual jail, exile. You know, I do speak literally here, but for the most part, I live in the astral. So that's where a lot of this stuff is taking place. And eventually it trickles down. It's like I can see it right before it comes and trickles down. A house. Happiness. Emotional pain. Hold on. Love offer. Yeah, they just see you happy. Or maybe not happy, but just like whatever, kind of like me. Like, I'm not thrilled with my life, but I'm here, you know. And that's the problem. They're coming in. They want to give you an offer. They're trying to be like, I'm offering you this love because I'm sorry I hurt you. Meanwhile, they're not telling you, before I realized I was wrong, I was sending you death magic. I was trying to fucking kill you. I was sending you shit to your house, all to try and steal your gift. But now that I realize who you are, no. Now I'm good. It's like, you're protected. Whatever they're trying, it's laughable. Hello, laugh, laugh, ha, 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 ha. Like, what are you doing? Like, this person's fucking out of their mind. Out of your fucking mind. Look. Yeah, I'm done with this deck. Let's get a new one. But you get the point from here, right? So this is like, it's a fucking typical Tuesday, these readings. I mean, they're all the same all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody's against each other. Boring. Boring. Now, before we do our actual intro and prayer, because we haven't even started the reading yet. This is just the initial energy read. But I will say it again, welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Mel. If you're new here, thank you for giving me a shot. And if you're returning, welcome back. Welcome home. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Apathetic. I prefer to just remain focused on my own life right now. I'm hiding my true intentions towards you. I thought I heard one. Yeah. I could have sworn I heard one just flip over. Hold on. Yep. Look. Sage advice. My wisdom is rooted in experience, and I can offer you a new perspective. What's this? Things got lost in translation and taken out of context. Direct communication will clear the air. Okay, so there's somebody that is, like I said before, hiding their true intentions. They don't really care anything about your well-being, and they really, if it was up to them, they would focus on their own life only and not even give a shit whether or not you're alive or dead. Hello, Kayla. But, yeah, there's something that you're going to hear from me tonight that's going to help you with this. Don't know what it is. That's for you to figure out. Okay? What I'm here for is not to hold your hand and bring you through every bad thing in your life. I'm here to basically confirm your intuition. You're going to write things down, and then you're going to come here, and then I'm going to tell you what you wrote down. And if it matches, then you know that you're on the right track, listening to your own intuition. It's really that simple. Whatever you hear, whatever's going on, journal. Don't hold back. It doesn't matter. I have a very rich inner life as well. I don't even need to outwardly speak. I have enough going on inside. Okay? Like, for real. I have a very rich inner life. And some of you might be that way, and there's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? With my emo bangs that I'm not even trying to have. It's just this hat. I feel very, very emo. What the heck is going on? Okay. This card wants me to remind you that I may step in and try and influence you, but your life is under your control, and I will never tell you that I know best and you have to listen to me. I will never do that. And don't let anybody else do that. Yeah, look. Support. I'm here to support you. Exactly. Not exploit you, right? Or spread gossip or always be talking about gossip. It does come up. And that's what's happening tonight. But what we speak about here is normally much, much more. But just know that this is a safe space. And I accept and respect you for who you are. And I ask only for the same in return. You are safe here. And then something about a hidden truth is ready to surface, exposing what has been concealed. Again, gossip, of course, right? I don't spread the gossip, but I definitely have to talk about it because people are always talking about you guys. Always. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do before we start. Actually, no, I'm not. Hold on. So if you've never been here before, okay, I'm also a musician, right? So I make music and I make it for us, right? I make prayers. So we're just going to have our prayer tonight is just a song that was made. That's it. So we're going to listen to the prayer and we're going to turn down the lights and we're going to pray. And it doesn't have to be religious. It can be whatever you want it to be. Okay? I'm pretty sure this one is the one I want, but I'm not sure. Oh, they're playing from the headphones. Hold on. Why does this always happen?
Ancestors, guides, those who've crossed, come forward with purpose. What is not of love has no entry here. I am a messenger, not a dwelling. No cord is cast, no tether formed to spirit or to any soul. Tonight I am protected. This space is protected. What flows through me returns to source when we are
Blessed be the me and the three as I will it. So will it be. And so it is. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to the prayer. We are safe. Thank you to the afterlife. You may enter. We have ancestral avian guides today. So there's burbs, little burbs. In this space, it can get scary. If you're scared easily, this may not be the place for you. Just giving you a warning now. And to everyone who is used to this and comes back, thank you very much for that. The spirits that I deal with love music. Okay, love sound. They're vocal. Vocal. You could be very vocal. So what we're going to do is I have this blue bag here. And I'm going to go into my bucket of fun. And I'm going to grab some charms and whatever. And I'm going to throw them in here. And they're going to go to the side for a little while. And then we're going to kind of... basically, I try to make these really fun so that we have to kind of put the message together. And the fun part is how it always means something different to everybody, which is the best. Okay, hold on. So as you can see in here, there's names, charms, zodiac signs. I've got letters, travel tiles, pennies even for the gears. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of blindly grab. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys tell me when to stop. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of, and starting now, you say stop, I'll stop. Whatever I've got goes in the back. Wow. Wow, Michael. And yet you stayed for the whole thing just to wait to insult it. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so these go to the side. Okay. Okay, and as usual, we play my music because it's the only music I'm allowed to play that's not copywritten, or that I'm not going to go after myself for copyright infringement, so that works perfect. Okay, so here we go. Okay. They love music, so it's got to be on at some point. Some more terrible music for you guys. Oh, hold on, I want to get the avian oracle.
I stopped dreaming in colors, just seeing new shades of black.
Oh man, now I'm seeing so many different decks that I want to use.
And then the sacred tracks.
Table. A gun with the target mad. No need to shoot it now. I'm not infectious yet. Ooh. You don't need that. No. Cause I'm so I'm spinning circles and again. Alright. The sacred forest is also calling to me here. Alright, I'm just gonna have to run through some of these because I'm like getting a lot of energy from all of them, really, to be honest with you. A lot of them. Will I ever? Will I stop turning color? Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this in. Hold on. No need to show that. No! I'm not infectious here. I'm not infectious yet. Sweating. Did I plug this in? Just choose hope. I haven't found it yet. So I got Ancestral Avian Guides. And I got, so I got this, the Avian Oracle. My God! Why have you forsaken me? I don't like if you say now you carry me out of the fire when you can never cease to change. Safe to say you hide behind the mask. It's safe to say you never fucking loved me anyway. Alright, so we'll do this one too. I don't know. I am so fucking torn. Alright, we'll do this. Sorry, I'm just speaking to the dead. Don't mind me. If anybody wants to download any of my songs, you can go to suno.com and look up the OG frequency. Alright, we'll just wait on these ones. Chasing praise, I drew a line in our kitchen. Coffee cold and still shaking. I said, I won't worship you, just to be your shadow. Told you walk your path alone, come back healed and never follow. If you wanna stand beside me, here on the down. Leave the throne of hallowed. Love not to walk around. Keep a happy from you. I won't be the broken key. Come back brave or keep on walking. Come back home. But don't come in. Alright, we're collecting books. So I like what this says here. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. If you want to stand beside me, down, help me, love not to a crown. Promise, I won't beg a broken king. Come back brave, I'll keep on walking. Come back home, but don't come in. Oh, oh. So let's see what we're going to start with first. This is interesting. So first thing I'm going to do, now that we have the charms to the side in this little bag, we're going to get some cards too, and we're going to put those in the bag. And then different bag, sorry. And then at the end, I'm going to reveal the cards, and then in the middle, we're going to look at the charms to see who from the other side's actually here. We're going to try to get names and birthdays, whatever we have to get. Okay? So just be patient. It's a whole process. Just kidding. I should have just done the playlist. You know what's weird? When I woke up today, it's so weird to say this, but I woke up today singing this. The Morrigan. This is a song that I wrote. It's a little older, but it's called I Am the Daughter of the Morrigan. So somebody here could resonate with the Morrigan. Yeah, maybe. Smoking the kitchen. Look, shaman, trust in higher forces. Are you guys, for the people who have been here the whole time, every time you see a pattern, I want you to put in the chat one of the swirly emojis, the swirly growth emoji. Look at this. Avian ancestors, right? I told you that's why we got the avian oracle, right? Animal guardian, and shaman. And this is exactly what I said earlier. I said this, both of these earlier. That's why I love that these are recorded. I am the daughter of the Morrigan. Okay, so now what we're going to do is get 2 from these, 2 from this deck, 1 from this deck. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm literally listening on the fly to whatever I'm hearing. This is never a planned thing. Okay. Wait, where's the other egg? Hold on. Oh, are you kidding? Okay. So I don't know what's on this card. We're putting it in here. So whenever I think of the avian oracle, I think of like Thoth. I think of the ravens, the crows. I feel if we get crows, ravens, hold on. Whew. If we get crows, ravens, I don't want to keep it. I don't want to keep it on. Let's see what we get. Well, these flew out, so oh no, that's way too many. Okay, let's take from the top. 1, the blue jay. Number 21, the 3. The turkey. Okay. Close enough. The blackbird. Okay. 2, 42, 21. Oops, no. Hold on a minute. Alright, I have to do this again. Better. Better. Somebody's pregnant. Um, somebody is 45, 25, 39. Somebody's 54, 32. Somebody's born in 93. Yeah, I keep hearing that owl, right? And then he's always above everybody in these cards. See? Something about owls. And they stand for wisdom, right? I feel like some of you are judged. Judged by your appearance. Join the club, right? People see me, right? And they think that I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's the trick. I want all of you to think I'm some dumb bitch. That's the whole point. Go ahead. Think that I don't know shit because my stomach is showing. Right? Oh my god! It's Thoth. It's Thoth. See, I fucking told... That is such a fucking sign, dude. I'm so fucking sick. That's Thoth, the ibis. The wisest of everything. He writes your fate. Did you know that? Did you know? Where are you? Where's Thoth? Oh, here. Duh. Okay. Here we go. That's Thoth. So the minute I said that, you guys think I'm a fucking idiot. Tell Thoth he's an idiot because he's the one here guiding us tonight. Right? Not that any of you said that. I'm just saying. Some of you, I got this message, some of you are judged on your appearance. And me too. Constantly. People try to ruin you on instinct when you move a little different in the room. I'm an agent of the ether with a mission.
Came back with questions, sharpened like stones. I only said I'm passing through. Wrong town, wrong truth. They circle like they always do. People try to ruin.
Okay, let's get one. I don't even think we need one at this point, but we're gonna get one. Put it in the bag. They don't hear the message, just a rumor. They don't see the fire, just the smoke. People try to ruin you on instinct.
If you built a ship to fall beneath their hopes. They call it concern, just the fear of nights. Offer me safety, pay me in ice. Smile like they saving me from where I'm meant to go. I know. People try to ruin you on instinct. When you move a little different than the room. I'm an agent of the ether with a mission. And they rather see a martyr than a bloom. They don't hear the message of the room. They don't see the fire, just the smoke. People try to ruin you on instinct. If you built a ship to fall beneath their hopes. Bless them, they're just scared of open sky. Curse them, when they clip and call it kind. I was sent to break the ceiling, they were trained to guard the glass. All they call
New moon.
stories, hope the storm will never pass.
Okay.
When you move a little different in the room. I'm an agent of the ether with a mission. So they try to turn my call into a wound. They don't hear the message, just a room. They don't see the fire, just the smoke. People try to ruin you.
Psychic.
But I'm built to walk
Psychic.
the wreckage still afloat.
Again, this is another one of my songs. You can go to Suno and look me up and hear every song that you hear tonight. And thank you. I appreciate it. See, this song actually has my name in it. All right, so these are upside down, all three of them. I don't know what they are, so I'm just going to put them in here.
Chasing that far star, burn my hands on a cloud. Whole sky throwing me warnings. I kept saying I'll be fine. Slipped on my past like gravel. Fear in my lungs couldn't breathe. Thought this dream might drown me. Too faithful that my sleep. It's dangerous chasing no star. Storms hit hard when you reach that far, but
God's got your back when the road gets deep, when the night gets loud and you can't find sleep. They got love on the line, they got heaven on beat. You got Mel at the OG frequency. Tune in your heart when you're losing your way, cause God's got your back, you gon' be okay.
whole world talking instead. Can't tell lies from the truth. Every turn, every shortcut
Heart,
looks right
the
now,
heart.
but it steals your youth.
Emotional awakening, intuition, following your heart. Yeah.
You're right where you should be. Bring me back from the edge, yeah. Match my doubt with belief. Oh yeah,
It's dangerous chasing your North Star. Storms hit hard when you get that far. So God's got your back when the road gets steep, when the night gets loud and you can't find sleep. You got love on the line, you got heaven on beat, you got me at the OG frequency. Tune in your heart when you're losing your way. God's got your back, you're gonna be okay. Okay? See how the cards are coming out, matching with everything we're doing? That means that we're in sync and that they're here with us.
it's a map drawn by his hand. So if I'm walking through fire, I'm not walking alone.
Look, 31, which is our number, the conjurer.
Running deep,
Higher self, fertility, and creativity.
chasing your North Star.
This is your higher self, right? Chasing your North Star. Fertility can mean actually, remember when I said somebody was pregnant before?
Can't find sleep, you got love on the
Stork.
line, you got heaven on beat, you got metal at the OG frequency. Tune in your heart when you're losing your way. God got your back, you gon' be okay. God got your back, you gon' be okay.
So let's get one more.
They said sit at the broken desk.
I heard
Classroom, stay small, hand me down, hoodie duck.
someone, this is not gonna be for everybody. I heard somebody's watching you and literally writing down, like, I heard writing a movie about your, listen, I know that sounds crazy. It could be anything. I don't know. Black sheep.
Black sheep, welcome to the throne now. Trash kids turning into gold now. Every eye on the ones they try to burn.
Watch the power tables turn on the black sheep.
Black sheep, marching down the main hall. Walkers on the locker walls. We were worthless, but the words they love to shout.
Now the outcasts are the in crowd.
Last year's prom dress, just to study hall for a day. They roll their eyes and glitter gloss.
Migration, initiation, adventure, and freedom.
We make capes out of old bed sheets, ground on staple soda rings.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get
Voices cracked and they started stealing things.
one.
Black sheep, welcome to the throne now. Trash kids turning into gold now. Every eye on the ones they try to burn. Black sheep,
You could be 48, 45 years old. I'm getting a lot of number 45. Now the outcasts are the in crowd.
we flip it, we dance on it. Every scar that they label, there's a logo on the jacket.
Ooh, okay.
They whisper
Look,
out of this
the
habit.
gift.
While they copy how we dress.
Unexpected surprise. Oh, 27, 57, 74,
Black sheep,
47,
to the throne now. Trash kids turning into gold now. Every eye on the ones they try to burn. Watch the tables turn. Marching down the main hall. Walkers on the locker
No, okay, sorry. Well, what is hold on a sec.
You found me shaking.
Oh, this song I wrote. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote. It's about past life love, abusive relationships, all that stuff. Hold on. You can listen to it. Just trying to look up something.
You touched my hand and the world went still, like we'd been here somewhere already. Your eyes said, I remember you. My heart said, don't be so ready. But I know this
From another time. From another time. Look, I want you guys to truly understand this with me. That I am just as surprised as you. So, you're watching me do this. I'm not hiding anything. Like, a surprise gift. An embrace. It says embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself. Recognize your inner beauty. Embrace your worth. And then it says, hold on. We need to embrace each other as the greatest gifts by recognizing our value. We can overcome any struggles together. Yeah. Jokes I didn't say it, like you've been waiting on this lifeline. Surprises that connect souls resonate with lasting meaning. Surprise encounters create waves of emotion and lasting memories. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depth and profound connections come together. That's beautiful. Oh, you'll be 45? Okay. There we go. You may have been feeling down, but the surprise will remind you of our special connection. Wake up and enjoy the moment. So somebody's coming back around to remind you of something about yourself or about together, like being together. I don't know. Maybe you promised once under some other moon. If we get lost again, I will find you soon. Now here we are in this small white room. Hold on, let me get one for here. Heart on fire, finally making new. I know I don't sound good. I'm just hanging out. This is me. Like, this is what I do. If I was by myself, I would be doing it. I don't care about anything. Like, literally, I could fart right now and I would not care. I'm probably not going to, but I'm just saying. Okay, so now we have these in here. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to put all these, just kind of fan them out here, and I'm going to start pulling actual tarot cards. I'm really feeling, and remember when I said, like, in the beginning that you guys should, like, embrace your heart a little bit more? Like, you know, your feminine a little bit more? This is really standing out to me. Like, a lot. And this time it's true. Oh, that's what you guys love this song. I can't help but play it. I know how much you love it.
Hold up when you said I need you. Same booth, script. You're late, I'm staring at condiments. Just me and a sweating glass drip. You call it you're such a good person. I call it a part-time unpaid job. You vent, you vanish, you sleep like a baby. I walk home hollowed out. I get nothing out of this. Not a thank you, not a call I miss. You keep talking like it's owed, like it's rent, like my time goes back when it's spent. I get nothing out of this, so I'm cashing out for your abyss. You ask where you at, like I'm the one that slipped. You drain me, trying to call it a gift.
Oh, gift.
As long as I'm useful.
As long as I cancel my life, as long as I'm clapping for every small win, and swallowing every sigh. You show up when the crowd's already seated, and leave when the dishes appear. I stayed long enough to read the pattern. It's crystal, it's cool, it's clear. I get nothing out of this, not a memory out of a miss. You keep leaning like my spine's made of steel, like my silence isn't real. I get nothing out of this, so I'm done auditioning for your list. Yeah, so you went like until only cat, you ain't never showed up, that's what you forget. When I get fed up, I just get. Right? You don't stay fed up, you get up. I'm like a DJ, like moving the cards around. Where you at? I'm gone. That's it. You guys love this song, so I decided to play it for you. Get the pump up the mood a little. Okay. Are we ready? I'm like, can we stop? You sensed I was chosen long before I knew. See? You tried to steal my story, now it's stealing you. You thought you walked my path. It was never yours to. You will feel my wrath. Okay. So, here we go. We're going to invite the dead back in now. Come on in! Woo! This is Mel. The OG. The black sheep. The frequency where the veil gets thin and the soul can speak. Okay, guys, let's come back in. Let's get all back together here. Let's get the hat back on. I know I'm listening to what you told me to do.
Talk to God. To the God. To the afterlife. Tune to the frequency. Take away your pain. Tears and strife.
Now, this whole thing has to do with your ancestral guides that are most likely birds, but also possibly wolves, dogs, rabbits. There's a psychic vision here. There's somebody, okay, that can see something. Sometimes you're unsure of what this is. There is something being birthed in your life for sure. Let's see. I'm going to the magpie for some reason first, so let's just do that. Okay. Hold on a sec. Oh, I hate the light here. Okay. That didn't help. Okay, I really do need it here. Okay. The magpie means listen carefully and it means secrets. Secrets. I know that I know that I'm weird. I know. I know other people would never do what I'm doing while reading tarot, right? Exactly why I'm doing it. Please tell me what else they don't do so I can put that into my repertoire. I don't give a fuck. I'm me, and this is what I do. So, am I supposed to, like, hide it and be like, yeah, I'm not going to help anybody because they may think I'm weird? No. 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 There's, like, literally nothing you can say to me. You could literally call me the fattest, ugliest piece of shit. You could read my text message between me and my ex-boyfriends. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yeah, I'll show you. You want me to show you the emails I sent to these fuckers? Ah, please be with me, be with me. I don't give a fuck. We've all done it, okay? We all need to just not let things bother us. What could possibly come to you that you would give a fuck about? If somebody wants to hurt you, then fine, let them hurt you, and then you never speak to that person again, or anybody else who's ever associated with that person, even if you just kind of know them. Bye. That's it. And then the whole problem solved. Don't worry about what people think, okay? Especially if you're younger, don't wait. Please don't fucking wait. You know, I come from truth here, okay? I had cancer young, you know, in my eyes is young, and it was terrifying. And so I know I want you guys to live your life. So, with its starkly contrasting black and white plumage, I guess, and long tail, the magpie is, I've lost my spot, where are you? Oh, hello. The magpie is a flashy cousin to the crow and the blue jay. Well, we got the blue jay, and I was talking about the crows. So this is a cousin. Okay. Highly intelligent. The bird can imitate human speech, make and use tools, and recognize its own reflection in a mirror. It also works and plays games with other magpies. We play games. Although the magpie is known for being a chatterbox, one of its messages is to learn the art of critical listening. It tells you that when you're able to tune out all of the unnecessary noise and distractions around you and listen carefully, you can acquire the knowledge necessary to initiate change and live the life that you want. I literally was just saying. Thank you. This is really the point of my readings, right? I talk, and it sounds like I'm just talking out of my asshole, and then bam. Do you see now? If you didn't know before, that's really what this is. I am a conduit. I'm a messenger directly from the dead. No, nothing. There's no blockage. There's no static. It is a clear channel. It's a fun, twisty slide right here from the dead. And they know that if I just speak, you won't believe me. You won't listen to me, right? You're just going to be like, okay, well. But then if they make it so that you can visually see that I'm not lying, then maybe you'll listen, right? And no shade. I mean, most people just don't right away. You know what I mean? I didn't. Listening will keep you informed of the opportunities that may otherwise go unnoticed, as well as warning signs for potential problems that can be averted. What did I tell you? Warning signs, right? It trickles down to you. It'll trickle down. Remember? That's what this is. You get to avert crises if you listen carefully to your intuition. Okay, so what did I just say? That there's somebody on here. Somebody I wrote down. Somebody's trying to fuck with you. Right? They get attention for speaking about you. And someone that maybe it's somebody that you actually think should be on your side is not. They keep bringing you up. They owe you loyalty. The more they are talking about you, the more karma they are getting. The more they talk, the more they are separated from you. You will notice that the people who are speaking ill of you have somehow disappeared and are not really in your wavelength or eye line anymore. Maybe you don't hear from them as often or see them as often, and that is a sign that you're being protected. That is a sign that they are the enemy. Let's see. Does anybody connect with what I'm saying at all or no? Do you have anybody who you're like, it's weird. I haven't talked to them in a while, right? And you're working on yourself, and then you hear from them, and their life is like a nightmare, and it's like everybody around them is involved, and you dodged a bullet, right? Look it up. Tell me what it means. And the problem with me, right, is that I have to toe this fine line of like not looking like a show off, but I'm not actually trying to show off at all. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what's happening. Right? So that's where people judge me. Where they're like, look at her, she's yeah, so? Come dance with me. I'm showing you that you need to be jokey and dancy and happy and singy. Otherwise, you're not going to ascend. Honestly. And I don't want to leave any of you behind, but I will. And I have, you know? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. Paying attention to what other people say is also a cornerstone. Interesting. This is interesting. Trying to find a way to listen to what is it? Helpful criticism. Constructive criticism. Knowing the difference between an insult and constructive criticism, but also being able to accept the criticism, which is what okay. This bird features in folklore worldwide. As with other birds, the number of magpies that are seen together was believed to be significant. The traditional rhyme ends with the line 7 for a secret never to be told. Hold on. If you are like a follower and you watch my lives and you watch my videos, you'll know that for whatever reason, okay, we always had 1, 13, and 31. Now it's going 14, 41, and now it's a lot of 7s and 5s. 7 and 5 again is 12, which is the blue jay, and that equals 3 again. The 7 gates. Oh my gosh. The highlights of the magpie's other messages to remember the importance of holding secrets that have been entrusted to you. Maintain your integrity and be loyal to your word. Loyalty. Strongly associated with witchcraft, the magpie often had a negative connotation because it was said to be the witch's familiar, or a witch who had shifted into the shape of a bird. Folk legends through Europe also associate this bird with magical powers, and note that it even had the knowledge to use certain magical plants. Look, ancestral avian guides. See, ancestral avian guides. Those are birds. Although primarily black and white in color, the magpie has a touch of purplish or blue-green iridescence on its wings and tail, suggesting a hint of fairy magic. That explains my love for blue and green. And 76 equals 13, 14. Look at that. Look. 76, 13, 77, 14. And there's 7, 7, 7. Okay. I mean, pretty cool if you ask me, right? Honestly, pretty cool. And then 25. So I feel like some of this stuff, if you are familiar with it, it started in, last year, 2025. Something heavy. Okay. The stork. New beginnings, value, and nurturing. The stork is a large wading bird with a long neck. It's mostly white with black feathers on its wings. Because of the stork's annual migratory return to Europe, it became a symbol of spring and renewal. Its message is not to be daunted by transitions, especially those that open a new chapter in your life. Welcome new beginnings and think of them as blessings. Regarded as a bringer of luck, the stork's energy can guide you to opportunities that give you a chance to pursue the things that interest you. 1111. Of course, the stork is most widely known as a bringer of babies. This legend exists from the ancient Indian and ancient Egypt to India to Europe. While it was a symbol of motherhood to the Greeks, the Romans, the stork represented paternal. Do you see what I'm saying when I was saying like the masculine and feminine? It's like this is the bringer of a baby, but yet it is regarded as a masculine bird. Okay, so this could be a single father. Because nurturing takes many forms, everyone, regardless of age or gender, may be called upon to care for someone's well-being. Even extended to animals. The stork reminds you that the role of a nurturer is one of integrity and compassion. That's beautiful. Pisces, air, and this is fairies also. Something about fae. Something about the fae. We have the wren. This is number 45. So I would listen up if 45 was significant to you in any way. Stay grounded. Find your power. For the ancient Greeks, Romans, Celtics, and throughout medieval Europe, the wren was said to be an important oracular bird. It was almost universally believed to have a great magical power, and in one legend, it outwitted an eagle to become the king of the birds. Yeah. In Ireland, the wren was considered a sorcerer among birds. This is all witches, magic, and a protector. Look, here we go again. Get an amulet. I keep telling you this. It was believed that one of the feathers was powerful enough to be used as a protective amulet against magic spells, as well as a charm to ward off bad luck and evil. This is the bird of Lilith. So this is Lilith. Again, fairies. Saturn, sun. So this is also karma. Now, the most important is Ibis, because that is Thoth himself. This is Thoth. This is the scribe of the universe. He has this is the Akashic records in a bird. Right? Yes, Michael, that's like all I believe in. Because the stars, it's just proven. I mean, it's not proven, but it's proven. It's proven in the magical world. So we definitely do. And most witches align with the moon cycle. And it all goes together. What do you mean by believe in them? Like that you're exactly a Gemini or you're exactly what your sun sign is? Because no. Because I've explained to all of you guys where you are not just one sign. You're all 12. You have all 12. Because everybody has a birth chart. That chart has 12 houses. Those 12 houses have 12 signs. Some of you have planets in these signs, some in these houses, in these signs, some of you don't. But regardless, even if the house is empty, it's still a house. It's still significant. So you could be, I don't know, a Sagittarius sun or a Scorpio sun, but have no other Scorpio or Sag in your chart at all. So it doesn't really even matter in that much. So do I believe in astrology as far as like you're a Gemini and that's it. No, I don't. It's much more complicated than a fucking magazine horoscope. Okay? And I honestly don't believe in spirituality that much either. There's only some things that even make. I don't believe in shit that doesn't make sense. If I ask a million questions and it still ends on a fucking question, I'm out. Hold on, I'm getting my water. Does that make sense though? Oh, please don't get stuck on the fucking. Spirituality is mostly bullshit now, and that's what I'm trying to say. I don't. The way that I read, it's not like it kind of has a lot of astrology in it because I look everything up and I try to figure out what's going on emotionally with you guys, but I speak to the dead. I don't think they give much of a fuck about the stars either. Like, there are so many different realms. It's not just like this or that, this or that, this or that. Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? It's so many things. Like, I told you guys a couple of years ago, right, about my onion theory. I have all those videos about my onion theory. There are just that many realms, and they're all superimposed on top of each other. When you escape one, you automatically enter another. I don't know what it's like to escape all the realms, but I look at it like it's an onion, but then it's also like a vortex. It's like a never-ending, like, one of these. And you are in the middle, being protected by all those layers, right? But then it turns into like a vortex, right? And now you are, how can I explain this? So it's like this, essentially. And there's all these like layers of reality on top of this one. So you're here, but you have to break through. It's humans. I don't even know that. I mean, only certain humans can do it. I don't even know that I can. But right now on my plane, and probably on yours too, but you just don't notice it. It's like the dead, the afterlife is right on top of us. It's not a veil with a step. It's not a veil. It's not this. It's not like, oh, I can see it. No, it's not that. It's like literally like they're here. Can you hear it? The eyes are not the only sense. And when you learn to close them and open the other ones, that's when you're going to see the other realms, because you're not supposed, you can't, the only realm that needs sight is this one. I can't explain it to you guys until you experience it, but I hope that while you're here, you end up eventually experiencing it. But you don't, when you go to these other realms, you're not looking at anything. There's none of this. So it's like you may hear the other realm. You may smell it. You may accidentally bump into it. You may see it, but I'm saying there, you don't need this. I don't know if this makes sense. It's very, like, I'm like a wacky philosopher. You know what I mean? Like, I am everywhere trying to learn so much. And I have so many different, like, thoughts and ideas. Some that others have had, and I had no idea. Others that no one have had. Whatever. But I'm like a weird, prettier version of Einstein. No, I don't mean like that. I mean like a crazy, I don't mean I'm that smart. I mean like I'm in my own world and I'm going to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? It's like that. Because it's so interesting. Like, how is a lot of this possible, right? You have to think, how the fuck is this even happening, right? I know that everybody wants to go to a reader where they have all the answers, and that's awesome, but they actually don't have all the answers. Neither do I. So I would prefer somebody who's saying they have no idea than somebody that's saying they're certain, because that's bullshit. Nobody's certain of anything. You cannot be certain of anything. Nothing. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get some cards to go with this. Hold on. And regular tarot. And then we're going to read the charms. You'll see. No, okay. All right. So, oh yeah, wait. I got to read the ibis. That's the most important one. Ibis. Okay. So this is this is why I freaked out when he came out, because he's like the everything. He is sacredness and learning. The ibis is a tall wading bird that is easily confused with herons and storks. However, it can be distinguished by its downward curving crescent-shaped bill. The African sacred ibis is the bird of ancient Egypt. It is mostly white with a little black, which according to the legend represents shadow of the moon. While the glossy ibis looks dark from a distance, its feathers have a greenish or purplish iridescence. See, the green and the purple is like, and the blue is the fairy thing. The ibis belongs to the family called the, oh god, the which in Greek means sacred bird. In ancient Egypt, not only was the ibis regarded as the sacred god to Thoth, but also represented his physical manifestation as the god of wisdom. Thoth was often depicted as having a human body and the head of an ibis. The message from this bird is to find sacredness in your everyday life, right? While your days may be jam-packed with activities, taking a few minutes to focus on your spirituality can make the mundane less so, bringing balance and magic into your life. Thoth's wisdom encompassed the magical arts and science. As a keeper of sacred texts, he was attributed to the invention of writing. The invention of writing. With this association, the ibis's other message is to keep learning. It doesn't have to take place in a classroom or involve earning a degree, because there are many avenues for learning that you can follow on your own. See? The bird reminds you that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong quest that broadens your horizons and makes your world a more interesting place. See? Like I said, you never stop learning. Right? And I'll never know everything. The ibis was regarded as a bird of prophecy and abundance by the Egyptians because its migration coincided with the flooding of the Nile. Considered auspicious, the feather was used as a lucky talisman. This is Cancer Moon, Hermes, Isis, Ma'at, Mercury, and Thoth. Yeah, the ibis is like essentially the bird of the air signs. Abundance, balance, communication, community, creativity, divination, healing, justice, knowledge, luck, spirituality, trust, and wisdom. So essentially, everything that I've talked about, right, came out in here. Right? And now we can put these away. Just like that. And then wait for the other ones to come out. Look what was on the bottom. Wait, where is it? No, that wasn't it. The cuckoo bird. After I said that. Cuckoo. My fly just... Okay. About this right now. Look, effort seems invisible and feels undervalued. Experience genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. Yeah, sounds like me. You guys too. I never believed in the concept of soulmates, but now after pushing you away, I can't help but regret my actions, and I wish I could take it all back. Dude, it's literally what I wrote. Obsessive, speaking about you, bringing you up. They owe you loyalty. They did something. Look, time and the relentless advance. This is Saturn, right? Grapples with the irreversibility of time and its permanent impact. Understands time's relentless advance and the impossibility of its reversal. When I am with you, it seems to rewind, and it's like we've always known each other. You feel like a forgotten part of me. We share a bond that transcends lifetimes. I mean, that's adorable. But look what I wrote here. Is love, as in romance, even a thing? That is prophecy, my friends. I feel love amongst family, or whatever that is to you, friends, is okay, but romance isn't a thing. It's an active choice. Relationships like this, you get up. It's an active choice to get up every day and love someone, the way that they feel that they need to be loved, and to trust that the other person is going to give you in return what you deserve, which does not happen. Again, I'm not against love. I'm just against bullshit, right? So it's very rare. So if you do find it, I would hang on to it. Yeah, probably. If you find any like actual authenticity, even more so. Hold on. I just want to look at this before we get the tiles, because I have to put all the cards away. I want to get a heaven and hell card. You motherfucker from hell. Literally, you're from hell. You fucking bitch. Oh my god. All the cards are on the floor. All of them. And look. Friendships. Affinity in friendships. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on a minute. What is this, bitch? Redemption. Redemption. Hold on. These cards. Oh, God. They're all in here, too. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, they're everywhere. Oh, my God. Dude, I swear to you, they're everywhere. Okay, so the demons want to tell you that there is going to be a delay in your progress, if there already hasn't been. Oh, God. Hold up. I literally have no room to even put these back. Obedience. Oh, this is going in a wrong direction. What did I do? Somebody's mad at me. Fertility and multiplicity. Redemption. Despair and... I can't even show you that. Can I? Probably not. The fuck? 72, 34. These 7 again. Look, number 3, the creation of all things. 14. 3 and 14, right? Oh my God. Was it yesterday's? Remember, it was 1-4. Wait, where did I wrote 1441. Oh, here it is. Duh. Look. Three, 14. Light and understanding, truth and justice. Refuge, finding peace. And these are in the heaven and hell cards. Justice again. Look at that. Justice, justice. Truth and justice, and then justice. And these are the demon cards. You're about to... I don't know what's going to happen to you, but something good. Love and wisdom. I'm not even trying it with these cards again after what the fuck just happened. Hold on. I'm going to be finding these for days. I'm not even kidding. What is this now? 69. Look, restitution. Restitution for your rage. Look, loyalty. 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 So cool, man. So fucking cool. Criticism. I mean, ow. Good thing I had this hat on. It was like a cushion. Can you believe every fucking thing that I just said? Every single thing that I just said. Because I was going to get one card and it wanted to show me several. So it figured they'd throw itself all over the floor. And then when I have to do a pickup sticks kind of situation, I would see them all. See how fucking crazy that is? That's crazy. You know what's sad, though? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't even see what's going on here. That's what makes me sad. Like, they think they do, but they don't. And it just makes me sad every time. I'm glad, Amy. I'm glad. I know you see you've been here for a while. But if you stay for, like, the whole reading, no matter how long it is sometimes, I feel my life is stuck in a rut and I can't break free. No matter what I try to do, things keep falling apart. I wish I could find a way out of this prison. Well, it's reversed, so apparently you're about to find your way out of the prison. Because it's reversed. Yeah, you're about to find your way out. Okay, can you tell me what the conjurer, the heart? Let's just start with the conjurer. Huh. Okay, and then, so the cards that I have to really, like, dig into are the Conjurer. This is higher self, creativity and fertility. Then the emotional awakening, the heart. Migration, number 15, which could also be Capricorn. So this could be the Devil card, right? This is the Chariot card, right? So Cancer, Capricorn, 31, what would that be? That could be Taurus, Libra, and Gemini. It could also be Aries. So I'm going to look these up. Can you please tell me what about the creativity, the higher self? It looks like you are creating something. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't have to be art or anything like that, but there's some creation, an idea of some kind, something to move you forward. And it is going to cause some sort of emotional awakening, and it will then initiate you into some sort of freedom out of the prison. There. So you have some people coming in, okay, that are going to maybe friends or colleagues. Oh, God, help me. Hold on a minute. That are going to help you strategize. They're going to help you strategize your... Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know if you are a creative. I don't know what you do, okay? But whatever it is that you're trying to create, there are a group of people around you that are pieces of shit. Okay? Literally. Pieces of shit. And it is Judgment Day for these people. Like I said, when people are fucking with you, right? If you have protection, you'll notice the people, like I notice, people that I don't like particularly or that may not like me. I'll know that they don't like me because I'll see them less, or they'll just not, whatever the case is, they just don't come across me. They don't cross my path as often, and that means they're in trouble, right? So that's the way you have to look at it. When you start to notice that people who were around you a lot stop really crossing your path, and you kind of suspect, I'm not saying everybody, but people you kind of suspected, and then you kind of see them being pulled away from you slowly, that's confirmation. Look, and it's coming at them very quickly. Yikes. Because you are done. You Gemini, Libra, Aqua, you're like, oh, this is done. And I've said before, the Queen of Swords, she's fair, right? I'm fair. But most likely, when I come to you to have a conversation, I already know the truth. Otherwise, I will not even fucking speak to you until I know every fucking detail. But the minute that I do, I'm coming to you. I'm coming for you. And we're going to have a conversation. And if you lie to me, off with your head. Right? Queen of Swords. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at this. This is about somebody from your past that was in and out, in and out, maybe literally, maybe actually in and out of your life, in and out, in and out, in and out, okay? And they talk shit about you as well. So this is somebody who one day is your friend, you guys are best friends or whatever, you're together, and then you have a couple days where you don't talk, or maybe, I don't know, a week or two, and then they don't call you, they just start talking about you. They don't ask if you're all right, they just start talking about you. And you've had enough. You've had enough. Yeah, it's your turn on the wheel. You're on top of this wheel, okay? You're going towards something much, much better than whatever this bullshit is. They want to come. They cannot come. I'm sorry. But this is your judgment, right? This is their judgment for what they did. They may already be going through it. Sometimes when people are going through karma because of things that they've done to you, they hide because they don't want you to see what they're going through. But they know that it's because of what they did to you. And they may even come around you trying to get you good graces because they're like, oh my God, this karma is so bad. Maybe if I'm in their good graces, this will stop. No, even if you do let them in, it's not going to stop. But you're going to notice how you're getting karma for letting them in. It's like once this starts, once this starts, it can't be undone. See? Do you hear that? It's like they're getting rid of it, and they're like, okay, can you guys just go die already? And they're like, here you go. Sorry about that. So, unfortunately, you're on top of the wheel. You're hitching a ride on the wheel, and they're here. They're there, you're here. 14, Temperance, the Alchemist. You took all this energy and you used it to your advantage. Maybe some of you don't even realize you do it. Yeah. I'm telling you, it feels like a sorry from the universe. Like, sorry about that. I should have been here sooner. Yeah. You've defeated them. It's over. Time for your new beginning. Right? Okay. Good. Now, you're defending this new beginning. Yeah, you're defending it too. Look. Justice, baby. You may feel like you have to defend. It's like feeling that you have to defend your different perspective. And it's like, no, you don't have to defend that. We love that. We love that. Plant your new seed. You're the magician, right? As above, so below. You can do anything. You have all the tools you need. There's something that you're building. There's something that you're going for. There's something that you want. Put in the chat. What is it that you want? Grand scheme of things. Not, I wish my boyfriend would stop calling me. Like further in advance. What is it that you want? Honestly, I want to know. Sorry, I can't hit the VAPE on camera. That's why I go off to the side. So tell me. A marijuana farm. Okay. Okay. And have you started? At what point are you at? Are you still in the thinking phase? Are you in the actual doing phase? Because what it's saying is that as long as what you're doing is like out of passion for something, even if it's you know, having a farm, if you have passion, yeah, heart, it's some sort of emotional awakening. Look at this. I love it. I like this. Now this is you going from this. Don't worry about what just happened. This is a new reading. Going from that to the top of the wheel. Because somebody's about to tell you the truth. They don't want to. They don't want to, but they're going to. And that truth is going to get you money, I'm hearing? I don't know. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Okay, so that's where the money comes from, I guess. Oof. So this is talking about, and it was talking about an earth shaman, right? So somebody who wants to help using the earth, what the earth has to offer. There's something about psychic abilities of yours are going to open up, or did open up, the past new moon, or will the upcoming new moon. What's the initiation? Judgment. Awakening. Awakening for what? Okay. Shut up. Oh my God. Okay, I know this is going to sound crazy, but you may live your life pure, right? It don't mean pure in every way, but I mean as far as like you don't fuck with people, you don't try to start problems, you're just not that kind of person. Spirit is asking you to wake up and start strategizing to get what you want. I'm not kidding. Wake up and start using some swords. You took, right? Look at it this way. You took all of them, right? So that they couldn't use them against you. Now use them to strategize to what you want. They want you to wake up and not be so nice and start strategizing. Yes, this is the queen. This is the witch of the deck. Yes. Start using what you know you have. And your strength. This is double sun. Leo, Leo. Yeah, look. Wake up. Wake up. Use the ideas that we're giving you. Strategize. Stop holding on for dear life. Start working on towards what you want, okay? Look. With your heart. New portal. Use your strategize to get what you want. I'm not kidding. Yes. Use it. For your, this is your new path. Mastered. Some of you are magicians. You are already witches. You already know what you are. You practice in some way. This is only for those who practice and have worked years to master. There's some sort of mastery. And it doesn't have to be witches either. You could have, with your farm, right? You're very experienced, maybe. You know a lot. You've learned a lot. You've mastered what, and you know exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Remember what I spoke about the other day, right? The code, sticking to the code. If you aren't going to use the magic, you have to stick to the code, because you have to understand the code that you stick to goes both ways. So if you're on that vibration of when somebody fucks with you, they get instant karma. It's the same for you, though. If you do anything wrong, you're going to get instant karma. So if you feel like you're on a wavelength, you're manifesting very easily, be careful what you say and be careful what you do, because your words are like spells. So if you're manifesting that quickly, you could also manifest something not great. So be careful. But you are in this space of, yeah, and intuition too. You're very intuitive, compassionate, and you have some sort of, yeah, alchemy. There's an alchemical component to your magic. And then we have these two last ones. We keep referring to them anyway. Psychic power and the new moon. You may want to do a ritual on the new moon if you know what you're doing. Because if you don't and something crazy happens, don't blame me. I'm assuming that you know what you're doing. Because that's what you're telling me. Okay. So now I'm going to get the charms really fast here. Okay. These are the charms that we put away in the very beginning of the reading. Okay. All right. Yes, it's going to be upside down and weird. I have Jennifer, Robert, Carol. Look. What does that say? Are you pure of heart? Can you fucking believe this? Are you pure of heart? July 2026, February 2026. And I said pure. There's the Virgin, Virgo. Not actually, but yet. Virgo. Scorpio. Surrender. Lisa. Joseph. Mike. Oh my God. Isn't that guy's name Michael Joseph? Yo, isn't that guy's name Michael Joseph? Shut the fuck up. Now you've been in here this whole time. That's crazy, huh? Talk about magic. Adam. October 2026. Hope. Hope. All right, we'll do the years after because I have to put a flashlight on them to be able to see these fuckers. All right. Okay, we've got a monkey charm and a peace sign. And then we got letters. Got lots of letters. I'm seeing the name Aaron. I'm seeing Arkansas, Connecticut, Vermont. I'm seeing Pennsylvania, Quebec, Canada, Winnipeg, Canada, something about a coven, a coven. Look, Ceres, that's spring. Ceres is spring. That's Persephone's, the other word for Demeter. Ceres is Persephone's mother. She brings spring. Something happened. It just happened. Somebody said something just happened. Something about fear. Somebody's name could be Raphael. Ralph. Something about a Q. C-U-E. or a Q. This kind of Q. Something about Naples, Florida, or Italy, or I don't know where there's Napa in California. Ugh. Hold on a minute, I have to blow my nose. Like literally, hold on. Okay. Okay. So let's see what else. I want to see these ears now. Now, these messages, and especially the pennies, are from the dead. So the any of these could be them pointing at you or you pointing at them. But think of people who have passed on when you look at this stuff. Flashlight, please. Okay, we have 2019, 1999, the fuck? 1997, 2020, 29, wait, did I do that? 2019, again, 2019, again. I'm seeing Angel. I'm seeing anger. Anger, fear, peers. It says P, but I mean peers. I'm seeing the word ugly in Spanish. North Carolina, Rhode Island. I'm seeing covert narcissist. The wolves are howling, huh? Penitentiary. Somebody's locked up. Convict. Convince. Convince. So yeah, any of these names, Jennifer, Joseph, Adam, Michael, Lisa, Hope, Carol, Robert, and then February, October, July of 2026. Virgo, Scorpio. Yeah, you can't be, you wouldn't be a Virgo or, wait, you could be a Scorpio in October. Are you a Scorpio? You would, okay, let's look in here. Do you guys want to guess what could be in here? I love letting people guess. Should I mix these up? You guys can guess whether it's a good card or a bad card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 7 cards. 7. See? Wow. Hey, can I come back or no? Oh, wait. You guys, there's a name and a card on the floor. See what I mean? Hold on. Wait. Oh, did I drop it? July 2026. Look, atonement of errors. Atonement. 52 or 25. Okay. So, we're going to go this way. It should let me go this way. It should not be a big deal. Can you guys still see this? Can you see it rotated? Because this fucking thing, I swear to God. Forget it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Pick a number from 1 to 7, and then tell me if you think it's going to be good or bad. Maybe not bad, but good or educational. Hold on, I can't even see anything. Okay. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Can't stand much longer. I feel like I'm going to die. All right. So if you guys don't pick, I'm going to pick for you. Let's see. All right. Look at that. Number 11. Number 11. I love when Spirit talks to people in the chat. It's the best. The Wayfarer, too. Contemplation, search for inner truth and guidance. And there are 11 people in the chat. Pretty cool. Let's see what's next. The Roadrunner, 33. You guys, these are great numbers. 1133. That's our number. That's this channel's numbers. 1133. Let's see what's here. Courage. Somebody could be 37. Fire. Give you a fire sign. Oh, wow. Look. Trust. What are we talking about the whole time is trust. Trust, trust, trust. Number 16. The Tower. Let's see. What's this one? $69. Happy endings. Feels skeptical of a happy ending. Distrust fairy tale promises. Yeah, who does? Who doesn't distrust it? Believes reality is far from the fairy tale and feels disillusioned. Well, okay. When I am with you, I feel complete. As if I won the best prize of all. But now everything feels like a lie. I thought you were my perfect match, but reality hit hard. I think that was probably for somebody in here for sure. And then look, the last card, Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. That no matter what's going on in your life, that as long as you stay on the vibration of love, you'll be fine. Let's see what I want to see what the Roadrunner is. Everything else is self-explanatory. Be brave. See, look forward and be brave. I'm not going to read this whole thing. The Roadrunner tells you that if you feel as though you are doing a juggling act that's about to get out of hand, it's okay to drop something. Let go of something that may be keeping you from handling the important things to the best of your ability. See? Look, symbol, Earth. And we have the Earth Mother. I don't know. I mean, I think I know. I mean, this is for somebody working with the Earth. There's a lot of issues right now going on with you. And they need to be handled. If you need to drop something in order to make it happen, then that's what you have to do. Hold on. I'm just going to do these for the last bit here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Spying. Spying. Obsessed. Move on. It's like somebody's spying on you. They're obsessed. They need to move the fuck on. Look, career change. Letting something go. Wait for it. Wait for it. You take this as you want. Anything that I say here, it's just however you feel. I'm only here to give messages. I'm not even supposed to try and make sense of them. You know that, right? I'm just supposed to give them. I'm not supposed to put my opinion in it. I'm not supposed to say a word. But I don't listen. Most of us don't listen. In their head. Look, wait for it. Something better is coming. Something better is coming. Oop. Not enough info. They're not, something better is coming, and they're not even cluing you in. They, meaning spirit, they're not even going to give you a clue as to what it is. They want, I guess they want to surprise you. I don't know what. Look, clarity will come. You can't make it up. How all these cards. It's a lot of cards. See? Spring. Leave your comfort zone so that somebody can romance you. Somebody might romance you out of your comfort zone, but look, see, use caution. There's some sort of push and pull dynamic between you and somebody else. Maybe there's like a secret. You secretly love each other, or I don't know. There's some sort of secret here. Third party. So maybe there's somebody in the middle. We said that before. Fear of change. Expect a call or text. A new path. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Only you will. But there's hope here. You look, yep. Again, career changes. Yep. There's a reason why you're still here. A reunion is coming. Use your intuition. Okay, I'm dying and I'm sweating, and I hope you had a good time here. But I am cutting the reading here. Like I said, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch Hashem. Inshallah. Blessed be. Love you. Goodbye. I'll leave this going for a minute so you can finish your conversations.